Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Raven Maureen, and today we're going to be packing for a 6-day trip. So let me give you a quick rundown of what's happening, where we're going, and who all's going to be there, okay? So first things first, Joe and I, we are hitting a couple of cities. We are flying into Charlotte tomorrow, June 6th. It is actually my mother's birthday, so we'll be celebrating her birthday tomorrow. In Charlotte, we will meet up with one of my good friends, Lex, who was the maid of honor in my wedding. And we'll all be landing together in Charlotte. She's actually going to spend the night with me and my folks. And then on Saturday is the wedding that we're all going to. So that wedding is actually going to be in Columbia, South Carolina, where I used to live and also where Joe and I met. And then on Sunday, we are going to Virginia to see Joe's parents, aka my in-laws. And then we'll stay there through Wednesday when we come back to Charlotte and we fly out and head home. So I hope you guys wrote all that down. But needless to say, we are going to be doing a lot this weekend. We are going to be seeing a lot of people. I plan on packing my vitamin C and some masks because it is a lot of different environments and it's a lot of different faces. And you got to be realistic about that these days. I'm stepping off that soapbox now. But I did check the weather, and every single place seems to be consistent as far as weather-wise. Like, all of it's relatively the same. These are places that I've lived in before, all three of them actually, and so I know what those weather patterns can be like, and I kind of know what that aesthetic dress code vibe is for each city. So I am packing every single thing that I made for this trip. So this is an entire me-made wardrobe. Oh my gosh. Here's a quick thing that Joe and I always do for every trip. We pack one suitcase. We share one big boy suitcase between the two of us. Not only does it cut down on costs, but it has taught me to be conservative with my packing. So what I mean by conservative, I mean that I am probably more strategic about what I wear and when I wear it. So a lot of times, unless it's a travel day, I will typically have like one-piece outfits. And this actually works better in the summertime than it does in the winter. In the winter, it gets a little tricky because it's kind of too cold to wear dresses. But in the summer and in the spring and even into the fall, this is a very foolproof plan that I have come up with for our one suitcase strategy. So what I do is I pretty much pull pieces from my me-made wardrobe that are just one piece. So whether that's a romper or a dress or anything like that. And it makes it so much easier. And on the day that I have to wear that, or on the day that I choose to wear that, it really cuts down on like the decision making. Because for me, like, the less decisions I have to make, the better. Because if I have one pair of jeans and 5 tops, we'll be sitting here trying to figure out which 5 tops or which one of the 5 tops I'm going to wear for that day. And that's not good for anybody. So for me, if I have a romper or a dress or just an overall statement piece, a moment that I want to wear for the day, then it works so much better. So first, let's talk about my wedding look. So I did not have time to make anything new. So I will be wearing, the plan is wearing Simplicity 8594. I have it written down over here, you guys. And this is the red linen version. I made this last year. I've told this story before. I made it last year, packed it on my honeymoon, unpacked it at my honeymoon, never took it, never wore it anywhere, and it still fits. I just tried it on a few moments ago and it still fits. It's perfect, but it does have an invisible zipper, and like most people, we all know invisible zippers can choose to do whatever they feel like on the day that you need to wear it, right? So I am going to pack a backup piece, and the backup piece is actually my new caftan. So I know that sounds weird, but y'all, I really like that caftan, and I feel like it deserves more than the beach. So I am going to pack that baby up, and if that red invisible zipper gives me any sort of problems, gives me any sort of tug or pull or a hint of stubbornness, I'm going to put that caftan on and we're going to scoot on to the wedding, okay? The other thing about those two outfits is that the shoes that I plan to wear with the caftan or the red dress, it's just one pair. So for me personally, if I ever have a me-made outfit that I feel like is too special not to wear, right? I will bring a backup outfit. And I do this even when I go to Frocktails. When I went to New York Frocktails, when I went to Atlanta Frocktails twice, I did bring backup pieces just because you never know how zippers might act up when you're traveling. So for me, the backup piece this time around is the caftan. And if I have to whip her out, that ain't bad either. The plan A and the plan B are both good, okay? That's for Saturday. Saturday morning, we're actually planning to go to this street festival called Soda City. And Soda City is iconic in Columbia, South Carolina. If you live in that area or if you've ever visited, then you're probably familiar with Soda City. And there's a lot of street vendors, great food, international vendors, just a lot of great culture and just really amazing finds. When Lex and I lived in Columbia and we were neighbors, we used to go all the time. And so we used to have the best times and we would sample food and just walk around and stuff like that. So I decided that I wanted to wear to Soda City Simplicity 9597. This is a multicolored jumper. I feel like this is just perfect for that. Like I said, there's just so much international flavor in the rich culture of everything that I think I just want something that is going to kind of complement that. And so I am deciding to wear this. Now this is the pants version. It may not look like it, but these are actually the pants. And I really like these. I really like this jumper, and I've only had one chance to wear it. And the last time I wore it was on my honeymoon. So I feel like it's perfect timing to wear this, and I'm throwing it in the suitcase. Can't argue with me. That's that. All right, so for my travel outfits, I'm gonna have probably roughly 3 travel outfits. One for tomorrow, one for Sunday when we're driving to Virginia, and then one when we're leaving Virginia and heading into Charlotte to catch a flight to go home. So those 3 outfits are gonna consist of the Lola tank and some pants and some shorts that I made. And then also I'm thinking possibly my boiler suit, my Intrepid Boilersuit, which has grown on me over the past few years. At first, when I first made it, I didn't like it. But now it's really become like a staple in my travel wardrobe. And I actually wore this last year to the Statue of Liberty. So that goes to show you how much it's ticked up in like the things that I love to wear. But I love this because it just like exudes like coolness and power. I don't know. But I love white. I love an all white jumpsuit. It's something that I've always, wanted to have. So I made it a few summers ago. I feel like when you travel, like you really have to put your best foot forward because you never know who you might meet in the airport. And I'm someone where I have met some pretty amazing people in the airport. And I'm not talking about celebrities or anything, but I'm talking about people that have become like lifelong mentors. And so if you dress nicer, then you feel nicer, and then people want to talk to you, and then you never know where that takes you. It could take you to an internship, true story. It could take you to another job, another true story. So you never know where dressing nice can lead to. All right, so I'm going to get into some loungewear pieces. Now, I am packing quite a few loungewear pieces because we are going to be around family. And, you're liable to lounge it a little bit more when you're around family because you'll probably be hanging out in the house. I know that because Joe doesn't get to see his parents as often, he does like to kind of be more home when we're in Virginia. Now, that doesn't mean that we're hermits and we don't go out. We of course go out, but there is just that like really chill, like we're just here, we're hanging out. If we decide to go out, I'll have something nice to put on, but if not, then this is what it is for the day. So that first loungewear outfit is going to be ME2046. I actually made this last fall, and this is like a striped long sleeve maxi tunicky dress, and I plan to just wear this like if we're just hanging out in the house, like no frills, just chill. I don't want to wear pajamas, but I also don't want to put on like a full outfit. That's kind of what this is for me. So I've enjoyed wearing this around my own house when it's like a super chill day and I'm just kind of hanging out. So I feel like this is like really the perfect thing to pack in a suitcase. The next thing, and this is actually like a pajama set, is the Kara loungewear set. And you guys have probably heard me talk about this and heard me say that this is what I've, you know, worn on certain trips, but I truly do love this set. This set is really great, and I've got to get around to making another one, but I made this last Christmas, around last Christmas time, and it's been a favorite. Like, I've packed it probably on every single trip that I've gone on since December. So then the next one is fairly recent, so you probably would recognize this from a few videos back. This is M8069 for the top, and then the pants are M7757, which is it's got the rickrack trim on it. And I actually made this out of a bed sheet. The irony of it all, loungewear, sleepwear, bed sheet. But either way, I love this, and I know that my mom's house can be really cold at night, and Joe's parents' house can sometimes be either hot or cold. So to have a little bit of like a variation or a balance is really going to work in this case for me for loungewear. And then of course I'm planning to pack a couple more things. Now, we don't have specific things going on every single day. Like, obviously when we land and we celebrate my mom's birthday, that's a major event. And when we go to the wedding, that is a major event. Saturday, you know, being at Soda City, that's another event. But, you know, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, those type of things, I'm planning to just pack some things that I know that I may enjoy wearing. And so whether that's, you know, whether we decide to go to the beach or walk along the boardwalk, because Joe's parents do live fairly close to Virginia Beach, or if that just means that we're hanging out with family friends. I want to look appropriate either way. So I am planning to pack New Look 6507. This was something else that I just made recently. Again, it's got that rickrack trim because I was like obsessed. I still am, by the way. And again, I made this out of a red bed sheet. So this this dress probably cost me like $10 to make, and the trim was probably the most expensive thing on it. And then I am planning to bring my white Mabel dress. I made this dress last summer, and it was like an instant favorite of mine. I absolutely love how I look and feel in this dress. It always gives me like milkmaid vibes. So I am packing that as well. And then I am packing an Old Faithful, and this is for if we decide to go to the beach or go on the boardwalk. This is M8069. This is what some of you may call a play suit or a jumper. And I love this because this is something that you can throw on, and whether you are going to hang out with friends or if you're going to go on the boardwalk or go to the beach, like, this transitions really well. And so I am packing that too. Another thing that I like to do is I like to make sure that whatever I'm wearing also kind of condenses down to like the same type of shoe. So like with my Lola tank top and my white shorts and my white pants, I'll likely wear either like some sort of white tennis shoe or my Chucks or something like that. With my jumpsuits and my dresses, I have a couple of pairs of sandals that I can definitely throw in. And then, like I mentioned earlier, with the wedding outfits, whether that's the red dress or the caftan, I can bring the gold shoes because it matches both dresses. And this is honestly just how I condense my side of the suitcase with Joe. So like I said, I will be vlogging this entire 6-day trip, so you guys are not going to miss out on any of the details or any of the outfits. But let me know if you like this video and if you want to see more videos like this where I share what I'm going to be packing, because I may have a couple of other trips coming up down the line. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're not following me already, you can follow me at Maureen on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.